ओम आप्यायन्तु ममांगानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मा ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। We entered the 5th chapter of Chandogya Upanishad and we came up to the end of its first section. And the 12th mantra we read again because we are stuck up with its commentary. So, 12th mantra again, Navai Vacho, 15th mantra, please. It ends in 15 mantras. 15 is the last mantra, and we are stuck up in its commentary, so we read 15 mantra again. Navai Vacho, na chakshunshi, na shrotrani, na manamsi, iti achakshate. Prana iti eva achakshate. Prano hi eva etani sarvani bhavati. Now, it is about the Vedic rishis. Vedic rishis or the Vedas. That is a conclusion of the whole thing. That they do not call Vani, they do not call eyes, they do not call ears, they do not call mind. They call all of these pranas. Because it is prana only which has become all these. This is the mantra. Now, in the commentary, Shankara has added Loke and Laukika also. Maybe in Shankar's time, but today the gross-minded people, all people in general except the Shastras or Vedas, they call Vani, they call eyes, they call ears, they call mind. They do not call all of them pranas, but it is the Vedas which tell us they are pranas. Because prana itself is all this is true in the Vedic vision. So when Shankaracharya says Loke and Lokeka, maybe in his time people were calling like that, but not today. Let us be clear that the statement of the Rishi to conclude whatever was been told, what is been told? That prana is the most superior among them, because when prana was about to leave, they were all feeling like dead. And whatever qualities they have are also due to prana. This we have heard. So, that is why they are called pranas. So, the meaning is that they are not called Vani, they are not called eyes, they are not called ears, they are not called mind, but eva, they are only called surely, they are all pranas, because it is the pranas which have become all these. So, main thing is that pranas have become all these. Now, pranas is the vital function. Prana is the life force, and it is the life force which becomes perceptor, and it perceives through Vak. It expresses through Vak. it perceives through ears and eyes, and it thinks by mind. Prana himself is doing all these functions. So to say that pranas have changed itself into these to do these activities is the right thing. You understand that. Now, Shankara is introduced telling that all these previously, that all the Indriyas told pranas is correct, right? Because this, that in the world or in the Agamadnyava, those who know the Vedas. So in Loka also, those who know the Vedas will talk like that. They do not so. Vani, eyes, ears, man, the Vag and other Indriyas are not called by their names, by those Lokikas which are Agamadnyas. Then Kim Tarhi, then what? Prana ityeva chakshate kathayanti. They call all of them pranas. Yasmat, because prano hi vaitani sarvani vagadini karana jatani bhavati. So vagadini means what? Karana jatani. All the indriyas. Vag, etc. means Shankar says all indriyas. Bhavati. So prana itself has become all this. Ato mukhyam pranam prati. So this is about the mukhya pran. Otherwise prana also will mean smelling, grand. Not that pran. Mukhya pran, the life force. Prati anurupameva vagadibiruktamiti. So what the Vani and others told pran, that whatever we do is you are doing. That is uktam. Uktamiti anurupameva, it is fitting according to the nature of things. Iti prakranartham upasamjihirshati. It is in this way that the Shruti wants to conclude the topic. Now, a doubt is raised. And this doubt is not about what is told in the 15th mantra, please. This doubt is about the whole topic. About the whole topic, a doubt is raised. Nanu. A doubt comes to our normal mind, a gross mind, that a gross mind thinks. Kathamidam yuktam, how it is right, chetanavantam eva, like they are conscious people, purusha, conscious beings, aham shashrataye vividanto, they debate for their own superiority, anyonyam spardheran, how would they compete with each other? Are they separate beings? Iti nai chakshuradhinam vacham pratyakkhaya pratyekam vadanam sambhavati. So eyes and others cannot. Rejecting, replying to Vani. Everybody can talk in the debate. So first doubt is Vani can talk, but eyes, ears, mind, will they talk? Will they talk at all? That is the first doubt. And then including Vani, you may take how they will debate with each other. Tatha apagamo dehat puna pravesho then all Vani, etc., going out of the body and coming back. How that is possible? Brahmagamanam. And in the very beginning, they went to Prajapati to ask him, how that is possible? Prana Sutirva. And lastly, they are praising prana. How this is possible? Are they separate men? Are they separate beings that they can do that? This is the question of one who has not understood why this story has been told, what is the purpose of this story, what is its implication, without thinking that we are trying to take it literally, then all these doubts will surely come to us. Tatra, a type of solution. A type of solution from our lowest ground itself. Here itself, we are trying to logically explain the story from here itself. Tatra, in that respect, Ajnadi Chetanavat Devata-adhishtitatvat Vagadinam Chetanavatvam Tavat Siddhamagamata. In the Vedas it is told that Agni is the cosmic form of Vani and it is the supporter of Vani. Similarly, all other cosmic deities are gracing, supporting these Indriyas. Moon is the support of mind. All this has been told by the Vedas themselves. So, they're separate entities, conscious beings, is clear. Why you are doubting? Why you are doubting? Is it not clear that Vedas have said that there are cosmic deities supporting the individual deities, and so the individuals also are conscious beings? What is the doubt if you believe in the Vedas? Tarkika prama samaya virodha iti chet. If you tell us that the logicians, Naiyayikas, it is against their philosophy. Tarkika samaya means Nyaya philosophy. Virodha, it is against Nyaya philosophy. What is against? Iti chet dehe ekasmin aneka chetanavatvam. So in one body, so many conscious people that it is not according to Nyaya philosophy. Now at this point, let us understand what is Nyaya philosophy, what is their basis, and how can Vedanta reply to them. This we must understand at this point. Otherwise, we will not understand anything of the commentary. Now, there are 6 philosophies accepted as orthodox in India, meaning they accept the Vedas to some extent. They accept the Vedas to some extent, not fully. Only Mimamsa and Vedanta accept Vedas fully. Mimamsa accepts the Karmakanda portion, Vedanta accepts the whole Vedas, even Karmakanda and Jnanakanda. Now, this is the distribution. On the lowest level, there are Naiyayikas and Vaisheshikas. Now, they accept the common human experience. And accepting common human experience, they want to logically understand them. Now, they cannot logically understand the common experience unless they accept God from the Vedas. This they accept from the Vedas. Common experience of our gross, soul, Indriyagamya experience. On that, the Nayayikas want to build up a logical philosophy. Similarly, Vaisheshikas. So they say everything has some Vaishesha, some Vishesha, some Vishesha. In this way, they want to logicalize what is our common experience, but when it does not fully get explained, they say, take us God from the Vedas. This is the Nyaya philosophy. Now, on that basis, Shankar is replying, no, your thinking is wrong. Ishwarasya nimitta karanatva abhyapagamat, because it has been accepted, experienced by the Nayayikas that God, Ishvara, is the intelligent cause, conscious cause of everything, has been accepted by the Nayayikas, without which they cannot logicalize anything of this world. Understood? So now find the implication of that. You must find the implication. Now, if God is there, then everything in this world, internal, external, everything, is prompted by God only. They do not require to be having separate conscious beings. If God is accepted, then everything, say, manadi karyakarana adhyatmika in the individual's mind and other organs, bhaya cha, and the outside objects, prithvi prithvi, jal, tesh, vayu, these also Ishwaradhishtitanam eva, they are all based upon God only. Eva niyamena pravrittim icchanti. They say that all these behave in a regulated way. All these behave in a regulated way. So, they need not accept they are conscious beings. They need not accept we are conscious. They need not accept anything outside. It is because of God that all the subjects and all the objects behave in a regular way. So there, this question of independent so many, that does not come. That we had proposed only for a gross understanding. We are told that by implication it does mean different people, but we do not accept them to be separate. What we accept, basing fully on Vedas, that we shall tell. But first, this doubt had come that accepting so many people will oppose the Nyaya philosophy. To that we reply, they need not accept these many people, because they accept everything in the world moves regularly, regulated way because of God only. So they need not accept their separate conscious beings. So meaning will be apparently they are separate conscious beings, not actually. We also do not accept that so many conscious people are sitting there. We do not accept this foolish thing. It may be Puranikas who accept this. We do not. So that question goes out once you try to accept Nyaya philosophy. But we have to understand, when they accept the Ishvara, what is their implication which they have to accept? And that is that individual functions and outside matter, all of them work in a regulated way under the direction of the supreme intelligent cause, cosmic conscious cause. So, in that way, there is nothing wrong. They are inside functions, some are outside things, and they act in a regulated way that they have to accept. So this reply to Nyaya philosophy through their own accepting as God and its implications, Shankar has explained. Okay? Rathadivat is an example. That is taken by the Nyaya philosophy that a chariot has so many parts. How all the parts move in a regulated way? Because somebody has made that chariot, somebody is sitting in that chariot, somebody is driving that chariot, that somebody is God. That is the example taken by the logicians, that there is a God at the root of making this different parts of the chariot move in a regulated way. It has been made like that, so it does like that. So Rathadivat means all these things which are exemplified in Nyaya philosophy. Rathadivat means one person has made the chariot in such a way that all parts must act in a regulated way. Okay? Nacha asmavir. Now, we do not accept any of these. Then we do not accept so many people sitting inside. Then what we accept? What is the real truth? न च अस्माभिर् आज्ञाद्याश्चेतनवत्यो अपि देवता अध्यात्मं भोक्तृ अभ्युपगम्यते. No, we say that Vag and other things may be gods sitting inside, but they are not independently enjoyers. They are not independently enjoyers. That is what we say. We say that there is only one enjoyer. In the body, in the cosmos, there is only one enjoyer, and that is prana. That is what the whole chapter was, whole section. Bhoktra abhipagamate, devata api, though they may be gods, though gods in heaven and indriyas on man, or let the indriyas themselves be called God, but they do not independently enjoy. That is what we say. Kim tarhi, then what? Karya karanavati nam hi tasam. Karya karana. Body, its instruments. Vati nam. Individual has body and indriyas also. Hi tasam pranayika devata bheda nam. So, one deity is prana, and its different forms are all these body and indriyas. Adhyatma, adibhuta, adidaiva bheda, koti vikalpanam. So, body, outside world, objects, and cosmic things, and crores of examples of that type. Adhyakshata matrena niyanta ishvaro abhipagamyate. By their precedent only Ishvara is understood. That means Ishvara's consciousness appears in all these things. Ishvara does not change. These things go on changing. But Ishvara knows everything. It is his own forms. It does not change. So in that way, Vedanta accepts Ishvara. Not that Ishvara makes everything. He does not have to do anything. We do not accept that they are separate enjoyers. So he akarana, and he does not require any indriya. Ishvara appears through all indriyas, but he does not. He is the only enjoyer and he does not require any indriyas. For example, in the Shata Upanishad it is said, Apanipado javano gruhita pashyati achakshusa shrunoti akarana. Apanipado, without hands and feet. Javano grahita. Grahita is for hand, javano is for feet. He neither holds, neither runs. He holds and runs, but without hand and feet. He does not require hand and feet to hold things and to run. He sees, he does not require eyes to see. He hears, he does not require ears to hear. Then how does he do all these things? Ityadi mantra varnat from Shata Hiranyagarbham pashyata jayamanam. Shata itself says that the real God saw Hiranyagarbha being born, and then all these things happened, and he does not require. He has given full knowledge to Hiranyagarbha, so he does not require these indriyas. Hiranyagarbham janayama sapurvam. In the beginning, he created Hiranyagarbha and gave all knowledge to him. So he does not require any of these ityadi cha sheta shatariya patanti. That is what we get from the followers of Shatar. Mukta karma phala sambandhi dehe tad vilakshano jiva iti vakshama. So what is the enjoyer? Jiva. What is the jiva? In the body, but different from body and all the organs, there is jiva. Karma phala sambandhi. He reaps what he has done in the previous life. That is what we already told. So, jiva is an appearance and the whole enjoyment is appearance. Actual enjoyer is God himself who has appeared as a reflection in jiva, in the body, but separate from the body. That is what we say, and that is what is supported by Upanishads. Jiva is not separate from God, he is only a reflection. He is separate from the material indriyas and the material objects and the material body. They cannot enjoy. Only conscious being can enjoy. So this reflection of the consciousness takes the place of consciousness. I explained sometime now. Take a candle, lighted candle, put a mirror. We get a reflection. We put hand there, we do not get anything. Candle is not there. But the light reflected becomes light. And that light can use as light. So, God, consciousness, reflection is jiva, that can behave like jiva as if it is the enjoyer. Understood? Body and other material things cannot. Now, we will tell the meaning of the whole chapter. This is our finding of the truth. Now, what was all that? That was a story. That was a story. It is not to be taken literally. That is final, our meaning. Vagadinam cha iya samvada, this debate among the all these kalpito has been imagined, vidusho अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्याम प्राणश्रेष्ठता निर्धारणार्थम to tell us that pranas are superior by positive and negative reasoning. Positive means when prana is there, all indriyas are functioning. Negative means when prana is wanting to go away, all indriyas become dead. So in both ways, it has to be shown that prana only is superior. For that this story was imagined. Yatha loke purusha, as in the world we see men anyonyam atmana shreshthataye, they debate with each other for proving themselves superior in the world. Kanchit guna vishesha vidyam prachanti, they go to somebody who knows all the qualities, who can appreciate, to him they gachanti, they go like that way. I imagine them going to Prajapati. Kona Shreshto Gunai, who is superior in qualities in world, like that. Iti tena ukta ekaika shenada karyam sadhayitumudhyachata yenada karyam sadhyate sava shreshta. So, you do something, udyog, by which you can prove your superiority. And who can prove superiority in that way? By his udyoga. He is the greatest. Iti ukta tatha eva uchchadyanta atmano anyasya va shreshtatam nirdharayanti. So in this very way you decide you are superior or somebody else. Tatha imam samvyavaharam, in the same way this vagadishu kalpitavati shruti. In that way Vagan etc. have behaved, that is Vedas have imagined this. Katham nam vidvan vagadinam ekekasya abhave api jivanam drishtam natu pranasya iti pranasheshtatam pratipadyata iti. Because without one indriyas, life goes on. Without prana, nothing goes on. In this way, the Shruti has declared prana superiority. Tatha cha Shruti Kaushitakinam. So, Kaushitaki Brahmana Upanishad, there is Rishis have said, Jivati Vagapeto Mukhan hi Pashyamo, Jivati Chakshurapido Andhani Pashyamo, Jivati Shrotrapeto Badirahani Pashyamo, Jivati Manopeto Balani Pashyamo, Jivati Bahuchinno, Jivati Ruchinna, Ityadya. So, similar, almost same, has been declared by the Kaushitaki Upanishad. They added one thing, that even if the arms are cut asunder, man lives. Rest is, without money, he lives, just like dumb people live. We see that. Without eyes, they live. We see that. Like blind people living. Without ears, we have seen that people live as deaf people. Without mind, we see people with undeveloped minds, they also live. And without arms also, when arms are cut away also, we see that jivati uruchinnaha. Even if the thighs are cut away, people live as in. So, God does not require any indriyas. So let these Indriyas be there, let them not be there. In this way, superiority of prana has been described. Prana is just a reflection of God, called Jiva. Jiva, prana itself is called Jiva here. It is only a reflection. Prana is its physical function. Jiva is its conscious reflection. So, understood in this way, that is only a conversation imagined to explain things to you. Chandogya Upanishad also has seen and told you. So here, imagined and told you. Okay? So this was the full commentary, and that Nyaya thing, only common experience. Let me complete that. The higher two philosophies are Sankhya and Yoga. When they pursue something, they try to go deep. To go deep, they increase their concentration and perceive subtle things with the help of perception of subtle things which are mentioned in the Vedas. They go further and further, but they are stuck up in their brain. The reasoning itself limits them. There, the Vedanta and Mimamsa fully believe in the Vedas, and so there is the goal. So in this way is the 6 systems. We have come to the end of first section. Now, second section is a supplement to the first section. Nothing new, the practical utility, the praise of that prana. This is the second section. From third section, we'll come to that Vairagya part. In the second section, let us read. Saha uvacha, that prana asked, story continued. That prana asked, Vayadi, kim me annam bhavishyati, what shall I eat? What will become my food? Iti? Yat kinchid idam ashvabhya shakunibhya iti ha uchu. They said, here, whatever can be eaten by dogs or by vultures, anything which can be eaten is your food. That means you are the only enjoyer, you are only subject, everything else appears as objects. Iti hochu. Tadva etad anasya annam. Prana is nothing but ana. Ana is prana. So ana is the original name of prana. So everything becomes the food of ana, means food of prana. Havai nama pratyaksham. So real name is ana. Nahava evam vidhi kinchana ananyam bhavati iti. Now, whole thing is about knowing this, identifying with this, realizing this. For that only all this is told. So, one who realizes his identity with the prana is same as Brahma. So, he becomes identical with Brahma. And so, whatever in the world anybody is eating, he is eating. For that only this story was told. That one becomes, through knowledge, identified with his Mukhya Prana, which is nothing but a reflection of cosmic prana. So, through that, he becomes identified with the cosmic prana. Now, whatever in the world is eaten by anybody, eater is he only through all those beings. That is the glory of the knowledge or the upasana. We shall read the mantra second also. Saha uvacha kim me vaso bhavishyati iti apayiti hovuchu. Then he asked, what will be my clothing? They said, water. Tasmadva etadashishyanta para. So when people eat, before that, purastacha, uparishtacha. So before and after eating, adbhi paridadati, they support it, they clothe it by water. Lambukoho vaso bhavati. That means they become one who gets clothes. Anagno hi bhavati. He does not remain naked now. So, what this mantra will mean? You see, Orthodox people, those who believe in the tradition of the Vedas, any time before they took food, they say, Om Amrito Pastaranamasi, and they sip little water. Then they take food, and as they finish food, they will say, Om Amrita Pidhanamasi, you are being covered by nectar, water. So this is the tradition. And so these two sips are called dressing, clothing. So when he asked, what will be my clothes? He meant these. What will cover me? What will not allow me to remain naked? So they said, water. You have to sip water before food. You sip water after food. This does not mean that you have to additionally sip. No. That sip you are usually doing for purification. That sip itself is called here as cloth and not becoming naked. Okay? Understood? I am reading the mantras. Tadho etat satta kamo jabalo goshhrutaye vairagrapadhyaya uktva uvacha yadi api etat shushkaya sthanave bruyat jayeran eva asmin shakha praroheyu palashaniti. Now these mantras, when this knowledge comes, they are very powerful. And by their power even the nature changes. That is being shown. The power of the mantras when they are uttered with knowledge and proper intonation. So Satyakam Jabal told, Go Shruti Vairagya Padya. He told all this knowledge to him and then told him, if you chant this with knowledge, even in front of a dry stump of tree, the power will make the stump grow leaves, branches, leaves also. That is the power of the mantra when chanted with knowledge. Then, if you want to get by money, there also you can use this knowledge. Atha yadi mahajigi mishet, if you want to become great, amavasyayam dikshitva, so get started on an amavasya, Purnamasyam ratrau, up to night of Purnima, new moon to full moon. Asya mantham, make something, mixture, dadi madhuna uparumadya. curd, honey, and something else, you make something, mixture, and you say Jesthaya Swaha, Shrestaya Swaha. In that, you pour ghee in Agni, Manthe Sampatam, then what small ghee remains that you put on this mixture. Avanayet, that small drop of ghee should be put on this mantra. Then वशिष्ठाय स्वाहा इति अग्नौ आज्यस्य हुत्वा मंथे संपात भवनयेत प्रतिष्ठायै स्वाहा इति अग्नौ आज्यस्य हुत्वा मंथे संपातम अवनयेत संपदे स्वाहा इति अग्नौ आज्यस्य हुत्वा मंथे संपातम अवनयेत आयतनाय स्वाहा इति आज्यौ अस्य हुत्वा अग्नौ आज्यस्य हुत्वा Manthe Sampatam Avadnayat. So with different mantras you put ahuti, and that remaining ras drop you go on putting on that mixture. Can I finish by reading the... yes. We'll read only the mantras to get connectivity. Atha Prati Surpya Anjalo Mantamadaya Japati. He moves away a little from Havan and taking that mantra in hand, he repeats Amo Namasi Amahite Sarvamidam Sahi Jeshta Shreshto Raja-adipati Sama Jeshtam Shreshtam Rajyam Adipatyam Gamayatu Ameva Idam Sarvam Asina Iti. So that mantra, you are the Lord of everything. You give me, bestow on me this greatness, elderliness, and power. I should become all of these. Athakalu etar richapacha achamaiti tat savitur vruni mahe iti achamati vayam devasya bhojanam iti achamati shreshtam sarvadhatamam iti achamati turam bhagasya dhimai iti sarvam pivati nirnijya kansam chamasam vam पश्चात आग्ने संविशति चर्मणि वा स्थंडिले वा वाच्यम यमो अप्रसाह स यदि स्त्रियं पश्येत समृद्धं कर्म इति विद्यात्. So chanting 1/4 of a Rigveda mantra, he eats that mantra. He says Savitur Vruni Mahe, saying like that, he eats one more portion. Vayam Devasya Bhojanam, we are the food of gods. Saying like this, he takes a little particle. Shreshtam Sarvadhatamam, saying like that, he eats the remaining. Tatha Turam Bhagasya Dhimai, aisa saying like this. Kaunsa means bowl. Chamasa means spoon. He washes a bowl or a spoon, and all the remaining mixture along with that ghee what has been put on it, he eats the whole thing. After that, behind the fire, skin or ground itself, pure ground itself, controlling his Vani, he sleeps. And in the dream, if he sees a woman, then he should think his sadhana has succeeded. So the shloko, for this there is a old ritual also. Yada karmasu kameshu sriyam swapneshu pashyati samruddhim tatra janiyat tasmin swapna nidarshane iti nahi kaha. So old ritual also is telling same thing. In the kamya karma done with desire. After that, in the dream, if he sees a woman, then he should understand my karma has succeeded by that dream. So this is the second section, applying this to desired work and getting the result. So, some more additional mantras, some more additional ahuti, and a special mixture made of honey, etc., and curd, and on which ghee has been dropped. That mixture is sipped little, and then through a bowl or a spoon, it is drunk fully. So, I don't think we read the full commentary on this. This is just in a kamya karma, this is the process. From next Wednesday, we should pass on to the main topic of this fifth chapter, which was to generate vairagya. This was Shrestata of prana applied to knowledge, power, and applied to desired karmas. That was the result. That in the first two sections, first section were read in great detail, including doubts, etc. Second section is only some more rituals, some more mantras, and finally, for the sake of wealth, this has been done, and that mantra, that mixture is particle by particle eaten, and the whole is eaten. So, we do not require to indulge in the detailed commentary of this pure ritual, and the result of that ritual. We will not go that way. Important, our identification with prana and Brahma, that is everything for us. By that, we have raised our mind so that in the next we can get that vairagya. And in between, the bhaktas can get bhakti. When they understand we are nothing but reflections of God, we will feel bhakti. So bhakti also will come, knowledge also will come, fitness for vairagya also will come. We do not need to indulge in only to get some desires fulfilled for wealth. So, Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vakpranachakshu Shrotramato Balam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Mama Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranam me astu Tadatmani Nirateya Upanishadsu Dharma Te Mai Santu Te Mai Santu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpana.